Well, a very good day to you. It is Friday the 11th of March 2025 and I'm on day 6 of taking the swamp duck out. I went from Trinity Marina all the way up to just past Yelvertoft Marina on the Leicester arm of the Grand Union Canal, and I'm now making my way back. I seem to have done quite a lot of filming on the way, so I'm going to split that into 3 or 4 videos. So what you're about to see is part 1. Do enjoy. Welcome to the boating adventure. Well, a very good day to you. It is Sunday the 6th of April 2025 and I've come away from the caravan in the Staffordshire moorlands yesterday, spent one night at home, and now I'm off on the swamp duck, and I've got a window of about 9 or 10 days. So I am heading for Yelvertoft. Yelvertoft Marina is my destination. I'm not going to stay there. I'm going to hopefully stay at Crick for a couple of nights if I can get in. But I'm going to Yelvertoft because I'm going to see a friend who is a fellow YouTuber, and he's actually the person who did the opening footage for us on the channel. So I'm going to be meeting up with him on Thursday. So Yelvertoft is my destination by next Thursday. So come and join me. After a slightly frosty start this morning, it's quite warm now. It's 11 o'clock just gone, and 11 o'clock just gone, and it's brilliant sunshine yet again. We've had quite a long spell of really glorious sunshine. All the time that I was up in the Peak District last week, we had wall-to-wall sunshine, so that was brilliant and great for kayaking. So I hope you're enjoying my last kayaking video where I did 2 canals in one day. I'm not going to film too much of this journey, certainly not down to Anstey, because that was my last vlog that I did on the swamp duck, so no need to do that again. I might put some cameras on after that, but in the main I'm interested in filming the latter part of the journey, because I've only done it about once before. Certainly when I get to Braunston. I think I've never been from here to Braunston and gone up the Braunston flight. I've only ever come down the Braunston flight, so that should be interesting. I'm hoping that there may be the odd volunteer lockies on to help me, because I'm on my own and I've got a few locks to do. Steve's not with me. He's still recuperating after a series of quite harsh treatment that he's had. He's been in the care of the Royal Hospital at Derby, but he's doing very well, and hopefully he will be back on the swamp duck, and very shortly. He's still churning out music for us, so that's brilliant. So thanks, Steve, and I hope you will be able to join me as soon as. Lots of sheep are out in the fields now.
So I've just been along the Anstey embankment and I'm coming up to the road bridge, beyond which are the moorings where I moored up when I did that cycle around Anstey. Just beyond the village there's this long straight stretch of canal which runs at the side of the railway, and this railway goes to Nuneaton. I have moored here once before, but it was quite noisy whilst the trains were running past, but I must say at night time they were few and far between, and they certainly didn't disturb me at all.
So I'm just coming up to the Rose and Narrowboat company and this little swing bridge across the canal.
The way that I deal with the swing bridge is that when I leave the boat I take a front rope with me and I tie it to the opening end of the swing bridge with a slip knot, and then I take the remainder of the rope with me, and then I go and collect the rear rope. I don't use the front rope to pull boat, just merely to guide it and to keep contact with it so it doesn't go wandering off, but I use the rear rope to pull the boat through so it's not putting any strain on that swing bridge. Once I get the boat so far, I can then undo that slip knot, so no longer need that rope. And once the boat has cleared the bridge, I can then close the bridge behind the boat, and then away we go again.
So it's 16:32 and I've decided to moor up for today. Might as well make the most of a bit of evening sunshine. Where I've moored is just past the Rose Narrowboat, a little bit further down onto past the the Brinklow landslip, and just before Brinklow Marina, which is that way. We have moored up here once before on the way back up to Hinckley, and it was very quiet. Loads and loads of solar. That'll do for today. Well, a very good morning to you. It is Monday the 7th of April 2025, and it's just coming up to 9 o'clock, and I've set off from last night's mooring, and I'm heading towards Rugby initially. I'm wanting to stop off in Rugby because I want to get some petrol, because that is the last opportunity to get any petrol at all until I return to Rugby. So I want to make sure I've got plenty of fuel. I could do with some more diesel as well, and it'll give me the opportunity to offload rubbish and that kind of thing. I might stop off on the way to Rugby if I can find a water point, just to keep the water topped up as well. But it's a very, very pleasant morning, beautiful sunshine, amazing weather. Up to the New Bold Tunnel. This is the first of 3 tunnels that I have to do on this trip. Very short, this one, and plenty of room to get boats side by side. So I've pulled up at the Rugby services. There's a water point here, and there's an L-SAN which is tucked away at the back of some old public toilets. There are about 3 or 4 rings on the offside here before the water point where you can moor for a day. So I've moored up and I've been down to Tesco, got some petrol and I've got some diesel. So all the tanks are completely full now. So I won't be able to get any more petrol until I get back at this point on the way back from my visit to Yelvertoft Marina. So I'm praying I'm going to have enough fuel. So I've got the kettle on, I'm going to have a cup of coffee and then I'm going to set off, and the next highlight of the day are the 3 locks at Hill Morton. There's 2 single locks side by side. So hopefully we'll be able to get up fairly quickly. They sometimes have volunteers on, particularly on the first lock, if not on the other 2. It's just coming up to midday, and I'm about to arrive at the Hill Morton locks. A couple of minutes and I should be at the bottom lock.
Yeah.
Cheers. Bit of a kerfuffle there, trying to work out what people are doing. Folks moored up on the lock landing, and boats going in reverse because they've got no engine. All very exciting.
Good day.
Cheers, thank you.
so it's now 12:25, so 25 minutes to do the Hill Morton flight. Pretty good going that. I had assistance on the first two. I did the last one on my own, so that's pretty good going. So I'm just heading now towards Braunston and see how far I get. Okay, so I'm just making my run into Braunston, and you can see the church there. Once I get into Braunston and get to a junction, I go to the port side, and that takes me off the North Oxford Canal onto the Grand Union Canal. There are 3 sets of visitor moorings in Braunston, so I'm just to hope there might be 18 foot for me. If not, I will turn round and I will come back to some of these moorings that are just outside of Braunston. I don't really want to go up any of the Braunston locks today, so there's plenty of mooring just outside the village on this stretch here, which is quite quiet really.
So I've been quite lucky really to find this little mooring just outside the Braunston Marina. Perfect spot.
I hope you've enjoyed that video of part 1 of my journey up to just past Yelvertoft Marina. Thank you very much for all your support, and as always, do take care.